Yeah.
Let's get it on. Really, Jones?
Guys,
You
guys,
slap
lost
Jimmy
perfect on
around
me.
a lot. You should do this.
Yeah, well, like, you know, when we were playing in the preseason.
Dog me, dog me.
You only won by a touchdown.
Over here.
You know, wasn't like a full-on team.
Hey, Etterdog, come here. Etterdog, come here.
I just got one thing to say.
Etterdog, come here, please.
Ooh.
Gordon's got the ground game.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
No, like, just let it balance.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself a chance.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now Jackson on second down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A big play there from McCaffrey. 46 yards on the ground. They had trouble stopping the run last week in a loss, and here it rears its ugly head early.
You're supposed to try and get your confidence going after a loss like that where you gave up big yards running the football. This is not the way to go about it. It looks exactly as it did just a week ago.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Yes, yes. There we go.
On 2nd down, Jackson nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Antonio Brown, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Rams take it right down.
Oh, no! Hit the upright.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
That's CP time, bro. That's CP time.
Yeah.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Back to throw here. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so.
Missouri.
I think in most cases, just down a touchdown,
Missouri.
I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
I say you can't
and
stop.
how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to
Oh, what the hell?
go here. He lost the football.
He not only did he stop me, my guy fumbles the ball.
On 4th down. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
So
Yeah, I
wrong
would
on
agree
so
with
many
that. There's a
levels.
time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position.
He stopped
There's
me.
also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, you got to be joking.
End zone touchdown, Rams.
Good.
Great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. It's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day at camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Now back to throw. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
What gate is that? What gate is that?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. first down. He'll drop to throw. And Callaway taking it in left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a third down. They're going to look to throw. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They'll set up to throw. This is caught.
Oh, come on.
Right at the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on third and goal from the 1. They come out here in the I. They'll try and punch it in. Good. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal
What
line
the?
stand.
Come on.
So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide
Whoa.
to run it or throw it? If you go for it on fourth down.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Spins past it.
What the?
Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Get
So
that.
a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad.
There was a
isn't it?
block
They feel
in the
pretty
back.
good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that
Behind
play.
the play. Yeah, exactly.
There was one guard. He took the people with the knife. And then the guard said, "This kid the people with the knife."
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with the football to get us going, and they've got it here with a first down. McCaffrey following the penalty. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Throwing is Jackson.
Can you guys come up and hit him?
That goes for a gain of 31.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Jackson. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
I don't understand it.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Jackson now to throw on second down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jordan Jenkins coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
Going down. That's how we do it, baby. Yeah. Oh.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were.
Are you sure you want to try that?
Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
He didn't have enough time to
you
look.
Let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of the team.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Anthony Hitchens in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be gripped and pulled down.
Running back block.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean,
he just let him right in.
Normally, Don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game.
Not even a chippy or anything like that.
I think there's still a long way to go in this football game. Fielded at the 20. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Oh, that was like a block right there.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
It is.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson.
Really, guys?
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Rams add on to their lead. 3rd time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And that will make this a 19-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll look to throw here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And how
Dude,
about the call here?
stop reminding me that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. It's caught. Jones. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Back to throw now on first down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. And his throw is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. 9 seconds to play, and likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll look to throw here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Back to throw here. Blitz
Come
coming,
on.
down he goes. Anthony Hitchens getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Niners on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. 23 yards on the play. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash
Down to
cans
the
that got
one
kicked
again.
over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
I'm hoping.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I needed all that right there.
His 14th
Wow.
touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know
What?
this. We know where we
Why you gotta run in my
But
guy?
sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard.
It
You
was
don't
an
get the score.
accident.
A perfect combination of
No, you
urgency,
didn't.
yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Rosas now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
All right, now if I can just stop your run, I'll be all good now.
To the 25-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. On second down, Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Detroit!
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now Jackson.
Oh, you should have had that. Both you guys.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Pitching it out to McCaffrey. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive, and when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
All right, it's at the 20.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in
You
a
okay
touchdown,
there?
I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And Callaway taking it in left side. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Trying to keep on blitzing up the middle there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's a first down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Caught on the right side by Jones. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Julio.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just one conversion and 8 tries. Not good. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll drop to throw.
Pass interference.
It's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call.
Yeah.
Well, the crowd was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
Oh.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
They'll set up a throw. And it's caught. And across
Touchdown.
the into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Don't call this a comeback.
Antonio Callaway, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are back within a score.
Oh, no. No, what
That's
for
no
the
good.
job.
Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
I did it.
Rosas now to kick this one away.
Down by 6, guys.
This is taken about
He's
7
running it
yards
out.
deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And
Yes!
Go down
Yes!
right at the 30-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams
Yes,
shaking
I
up
do.
on that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Leopard! Leopard!
Play action. It's Jackson. And this is going to be caught. He
How
won
do you
the fight
catch
for
that?
the football. A very solid gain of 27. So
My
from
God, that
inside
hasn't even been
Niner
called at all
territory now.
before.
This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Leopard! Leopard!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Gun!
On second down, here's Jackson. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice games.
Nice, he's done for the season. He's
first.
done for the season.
Do my eyes deceive
I
me,
might
or
lose
is he
this
getting
game, but
stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the
I'm
first.
delivering the
I do
pain.
believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. Jackson now. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Antonio Brown with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Jackson. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Because if I get 2 scores.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And
Come on, throw the damn ball.
From the Rams defense.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got Rodgers. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Looking to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Ryan Grant, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not.
And
Oh, you got to be joking.
an excellent
Damn.
return that time, 26 yards. And this
What the
offense,
hell?
they've got it set up on the silver platter. First and goal inside the 10. Rosas now to kick this one away.
Yeah?
Here's Robinson.
Yeah, I did. I came down for the bowl of cereal. Yeah.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Now they'll run it on the toss. No gain on the play there, second down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He
Yes!
football. And this is going to be 49er football.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But we're in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Antonio Callaway, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? He'll look to throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still 10 workers on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're standing across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
I need to change controls.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
I'm going to put on some shorts. Hopefully the game's not over.
Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They go play action here on 1st down. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh,
He's
come
to the
on.
10, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. No problem there on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
What's my guy doing?
And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials
I need you to bring it down to a 3. You're at an 8 right now.
You and your brothers just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Over the middle, complete. That's Rodgers. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Back to throw now on first down.
No, that's it. That's the game.
There as it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I
That's
both
what it
know
was. Bullshit.
the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
This is bullshit.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine.
No, my gosh. Not as bad as Josh got handed to him last week. You ain't touching that. Yeah, that was bad.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back.
Kick
There
my
wasn't a
ass. How
hole
about
open
that?
in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be
Yeah,
a
that
little bit
worked.
more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Niners on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throw left side is complete
Of course,
to
he
Rodgers.
couldn't run the right.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none?
No, I didn't.
Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Even though we're not on the goal line, this is essentially a goal line look as they come up for second down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game.
What a
this to
dick.
make it a 3-score game late. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams
I was
meet.
robbed.
But until then,
That's okay.
this
See
game's
me at my
over.
house still.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and
Yeah.
the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on
Yeah.
offense.
In
They
3
can't
weeks.
help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what
In
a
3
game
weeks.
to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball
whatever.
and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
Well, as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call,
Yeah.
run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for L.A., they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for the
Finish your game.
49ers, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll have a tough one at home next week
All right.
against the Green
Talk to
Bay
you guys later.
Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin.